Hey everyone, it's Megan from Little Inklings Design, and today I'm coming to you with a very highly requested video. We're going to be talking about all my favorite pens, all my favorite writing utensils, and everything I like to use in my always fully booked planner. Every time I post a picture of one of the inside pages of the planner, I always get comments asking what I would recommend based on the paper. So today we're going to be taking a look at everything I use and just some things that I learned along the way. So if you like videos like this, or you want to keep seeing more about the planner or writing supplies, or even maybe a flip through of how I use my book, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will do more planner videos. Also, I'd like to branch out and do some more videos, maybe some book videos, or maybe some book tags. So if you have any recommendations, leave those in the comments below and I'll get to that. Anyway, so just keep watching and we'll get into my favorite pens. Okay, so I've got you all zoomed in. We've got a ton of pens over here to show you. But first we're going to start off with just some of my favorite standard black pens. 5 different ones here that I would recommend. I love all of them. I use all of them. So the first one is the Uni-ball pen. It is just a standard ballpoint pen. I will write the name of each pen and then you can kind of see the difference here. Nothing really too fancy about it. That's that one. I also have this one, which is called Le Pen. One of my followers on Instagram recommended this one. She uses this one on the bookshelf page to write the titles because it's really has a really thin tip. So that's kind of what I use this one for as well. So the next one is this one. It is the Sharpie pen. Probably my most used pen. We have this Recollections pen. This is really similar to the Le Pen. I had a hard time finding the Le Pen in Canada, so this is a nice alternative if you are from Canada like me. And then lastly, this is also a suggestion of one of my followers. This is the Pentel EnerGel liquid gel ink pen. This one comes in a couple of different colors, but I like it. It's just kind of a standard pen, nothing too fancy. So yeah, I will show you a close-up of all of these, and that's all the standard black pens that I would recommend. So in the last few months, I've started using some highlighters in my planner. I have 6 of them, and they're relatively inexpensive. They're really easy to find, but I'm talking about the Zebra Mildliner. So this is what it looks like. It is double-ended, so it has a skinny writing tip here, and then on the other end, so this end here has more of a chisel. Have a whole bunch of the colors here, and I've really enjoyed using them so far. I find highlighters are a really good way to differentiate between different things, or even if you wanted to bring it into books, like you could use different colors for different genres, which is what I tend to do. I got mine from a company called Jet Pens. I ordered them online from there. You can also find them at Staples. You can find them at Michael's. I think you can find them in a ton of different places, so they're really easy to find, which I also appreciate, and the quality is really great. Probably the most used pen in my entire planner is a small brush tip pen. I use it pretty much everywhere, so I'm going to show you some examples and then I'll tell you which pens I used. But this is my last year's planner, and I just like this type of thing. I use them there a ton. Also on like TBR pages, like this black is all like a small brush tip pen. Yeah, so I use them pretty much all the time. I have 2 different companies that I would definitely recommend. The first one is by the company Kelly Creates. So I got a set of them. I picked these up at Michael's. I think you can also order them online. So what I like about these is that they're a really soft nib. If you letter at all, you would kind of know that there's 2 different types of nibs. There's a soft nib and a hard nib. This is a soft nib. The other one I'm going to show you is a hard nib. So even if you prefer one over the other, I definitely have recommendations for both. Yeah, so this one's by Kelly Creates. You can also find her on Instagram. She has some fun little lettering videos. But yeah, I purchased this pack of 10 from Michaels, and I absolutely love them. This next set that I want to show you is probably the set I am most excited about. It is a hard nib. It's a pretty small brush tip, so I use this on every single TBR page. Recently, this year, Tombow released a little set with all of these colors. I haven't used them a lot because they just released like a couple of months ago, but I already know like the black one is my favorite pen of all time, so I just know that I'm going to love all these, and I will show you some up close looks at how I have used them and just how they write. This is one you kind of have to get used to. I find with a soft nib like the Kelly Creates brand, those ones, they flow a lot easier. These ones are a little bit, because it's a hard nib, they're stiffer. So you definitely have to go slower. Great pen. I'm really excited that they came out with all the colors, so that's another one I would recommend. On that same note, if you wanted just the black one, if you didn't want to buy the entire set of 10, this is the packaging that I buy it in. You can buy them, I think they have them on Amazon. You can buy them from Jet Pens. You can also get them at most art supply stores. I have a set of these Papermate Flair pens. You can also buy them in just black, which the black one is really nice as well, but I have the set of colors. These are just like a standard nib. There's no brush pen. This is a great option. I definitely recommend those ones. And none of these pens have bled through the pages in my experience. These pens, I just like standard writing. I don't press incredibly hard. I'm not like rubbing in the page with these pens. So I've never experienced any sort of bleed through the pages. So yeah, these are all the ones that I have tried and loved and had only good experiences with. I don't use these pens that often, but I just thought I would mention them. I have two white gel pens that I like to use. I use these on the bookshelf page if I have a dark color in the background. I like to have a white gel pen as accent color. Also on the TV and movie page, these are just nice for some accents. I also have a gold Uni-ball gel pen. Same thing, just for some slight accents, or if something really important happens, I like to put it in gold sometimes. So when I shared this page on my Instagram, I got so many questions about what I use to color them. And also when I shared one of my followers' photos on Instagram of the bookshelf, which I'll insert a picture of that here, I got a ton of questions asking what she used on that page, and we both actually used the same thing, which is these Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. This is the pack of 72. I highly recommend them. They're so smooth, they're so buttery, they're so vibrant. They blend incredibly well. These ones have like a little tray. I've organized mine by color just because I like rainbows. So yeah, it comes with 3 little trays like this with all the pencils. Yeah, so this is what I use, and you can get a smaller set as well if you don't want the 72. I got mine on Amazon. They are pretty inexpensive, but yeah, that is what I use to color this page, and it is what Melissa used to color her bookshelf page that I shared on my Instagram as well. Okay, so that's all my favorite pens and supplies, and I hope you found this video interesting and maybe a little informative, and maybe added some new pens to your wish list. I'd love to hear what pens you recommend for your planner and what you like to use. I'm always looking to try new ones, so make sure you leave a comment below if there's a pen that you love that I didn't have in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.